So where are all the other Avengers in the Wakandan battle in Avengers Infinity War? I'm really going to be breaking this down and why we don't see like characters like Spider-Man or Iron Man, Doctor Strange, or the Guardians of the Galaxy, or Thor in that Wakandan battle. So if you guys want to hear my theory on this and why they're not in the Wakandan battle, definitely make sure you guys stay tuned. How's it going, Webheads? My name is Ryan Walsh, and if you guys like the Marvel Cinematic Universe and Avengers Infinity War, definitely consider subscribing to Webhead and turning on that bell notification so you guys can keep up to date with all my latest uploads. Also, make sure you guys definitely comment your thoughts below. Why isn't Spider-Man or Iron Man or Guardians of the Galaxy or Thor in the Wakandan battle with all the rest of the Avengers? Let me know your thoughts below in the comment section, but with all that out of the way, let's get in the video, Webheads. So why isn't like characters like Iron Man or like Spider-Man or the Guardians in the Wakanda battle at the end of the movie? Obviously, this is going to be the last battle in the entire movie, and we can definitely speculate that because the Russo brothers basically said that that was going to be the entire third act of the film. Of course, there definitely could be like another battle at the end of the movie. We just don't really know. All we know is that that's going to be the third act, so we really just have to take it like that because that's what the Russo brothers said. So really thinking about it like that, where are all the rest of the Avengers? Why isn't Spider-Man there fighting alongside all of them? Why isn't the Guardians or Thor there? Do they show up later in the battle? Or are they just not there because they're either captured or are they dead? Like, that could definitely be a huge possibility. Personally, for me, my theory on this of why we don't see, like, say, Spider-Man, some of the Guardians, and Doctor Strange and Iron Man there, I think that most of them have already died. I think that actually a lot of them are going to die on the planet Titan. I think Thanos actually killed a lot of them. I think it just makes sense that way. And really just looking at this new TV spot, we can definitely see that when Thanos shows up in Wakanda, he has 5 of the Infinity Stones. So obviously the only stone he needs is the Mind Stone. So he's obviously on planet Earth in Wakanda to get the Mind Stone from Vision to completely assemble the Infinity Gauntlet and snap his fingers and erase half the life in the universe. That's why he's there. So this is the last stand for Earth. And why wouldn't Iron Man, someone like Tony Stark, be in that battle? He's a core Avenger. And same thing with Thor and all of them. Well, I think that actually everybody that was on the planet Titan, really with Thanos, I think that they actually have all died. I think Thanos actually killed everybody in that battle. And I know that sounds crazy, but I really do think that, except for someone like Doctor Strange. I think Doctor Strange actually was captured, like you can see in this scene with Ebony Maw. Obviously, Ebony Maw is torturing Doctor Strange, but I think this is where they get the Time Stone as well, because when Thanos shows up in Wakanda, he has the Time Stone, so obviously he got it out of the Eye of Agamotto that Doctor Strange actually has himself. So, if that happened, then that means that, personally for me, I think they either all got captured, but I don't think they're taking prisoners, so I'm thinking that most of them died. Personally, if I had to go with my gut feeling, they died. All of those characters are dead. Even Spider-Man, I know a lot of people are going to be really mad because they're like, oh, Spider-Man Homecoming 2 is coming out. How can Spider-Man die? He will be returning. Don't worry. He's not actually permanently dead. But I do think that a lot of characters will die in this film. And it would just make sense that he wouldn't show up. But then really looking at, say, like Thor, Rocket, and Groot, obviously they're going off on their little journey. And really just looking at them, obviously they're going to have to come back to Earth at some point to stop Thanos. You can even see Thor talking to somebody that we don't really know who it is. I'm thinking that it's going to be Groot and Rocket. And he's really just saying that we can stop Thanos together, even though it seems impossible. So really him just saying that means that he does have hope that he will take out Thanos with all the rest of the Avengers. And obviously he's going to track him down to Earth. That's where he'll probably meet up with them. And I have a feeling that Thor is going to come into that battle at the end, kind of protecting Vision off. Or maybe they'll actually be too late and they'll witness Thanos actually having the full assembled Infinity Gauntlet and really realizing stopping him is absolutely impossible. And I'm actually thinking that all those characters in the Wakanda battle are actually going to die as well. Even though it sounds crazy and I know that it definitely can't happen, that's what a lot of people are saying, I think this movie, this is where a lot of them are going to die. And then when he has the full assembled Infinity Gauntlet, that's going to be Avengers 4, and that's going to be the last of the Avengers, whoever survives, which I personally think it's going to be like, say, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Captain Marvel, Hawkeye, and maybe some other character that we don't know of. I think those are the only characters that are really going to survive. I think it's going to be a movie where you're actually just going to have all these characters that haven't been either introduced or they're just kind of side characters or they're just in their own standalone movies. And we're in Infinity War. I think all those characters are going to be ones to step up to the plate and they're going to have to take down Thanos or figure out a way to revive a lot of their heroes. And that's why you see like someone like Ant-Man in the Avengers 4 photos or something like that. I think that it actually will play out like this, and I think it makes the most sense. That's why the heroes aren't there. They're not just being CGI'd out. I think that Thor, Groot, and Rocket are probably being CGI'd out somewhere, but I think all the rest of the characters, I think they're dead. I think it makes the most sense. Or even like Nebula, she could survive too, but just saying, I think most of them are dead. I think they actually have died, and it's really sad to say, but I do think that's how it's going to play out in the movie, and I think it makes the most sense for the movie, because they're really building up to this where it's like, it's the end of the world, and Robert Downey Jr. said it himself, where he's like, it is the end of the world, and the thing is, they actually deliver. They actually give you the end of the world, and a lot of movies don't do that. They're just kind of like, oh, it's the end of the world, but we stop them in the end of the day. This is told by Thanos' perspective, and Thanos is going to be the protagonist, while the Avengers are going to be the antagonists of the movie. It's going to be a little weird, but it definitely is going to be really cool to actually see something from a villain's perspective and seeing that he's doing the right thing. So that's really my opinion on this, and really just why the other Avengers aren't in the Wakandan battle with, like, say, Captain America and all of them. So, guys, let me know down in the comments, what do you guys think of my theory? Do you guys agree with it? Do you disagree with it? Let me know down in the comments below. I want to hear all of your opinions on this. Also, make sure you guys definitely subscribe right over here to Webhead so you guys get more on Avengers Infinity War and the MCU going forward. Definitely turn on that bell notification. Also, make sure you guys definitely check out the 2 Marvel videos below me. I think you guys would really, really enjoy. But, guys, thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Bye-bye.